Chelsea boss Thomas Tuchel has spoken out after today's Premier League win over Norwich to express sympathy for struggling Norwich. The Blues went into the game hoping to extend their lead at the top of the table. And they did just that, running riot with a 7-goal hammering at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea were too strong for Norwich at Stamford Bridge, flourishing despite missing Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner through injury. The Blues found themselves 3 goals ahead at the interval after Mason Mount, Callum Hudson-Odoi and Reece James all struck. And, after the break, Chelsea upped the ante even further. Mount grabbed his first Chelsea hat-trick with 2 late goals that came after Ben Chilwell and a Max Aaron's own goal had seen the home side extend their lead. And Tuchel has now spoken out after the game, piling praise on Mount for his sensational performance while expressing sympathy for Norwich counterpart Daniel Farke. "We played a good performance. We were sharp and put in a lot of effort," he said. "We pressed high and won many balls, we played with a high rhythm and created a lot of chances. To score 7 you also need a bit of luck and momentum, but it was a good effort. This is just one game, the next one follows on Tuesday evening, in the Carabao Cup. The players deserve all the credit, but it's also only one game. The focus was that we keep the same intensity and we create opportunities. This is what we demanded. You need luck to score and you need the moment. That's why I'm happy because the intensity was high and the rhythm was high. I feel very sorry for Daniel Farke because we did not stop and we didn't want to stop. We said at halftime we wanted to keep going. It feels horrible for Daniel today. I hope he keeps his head up and puts his team back on track. He deserves it and he's a good guy." And, on Mount, he added, "No matter how satisfied the coach is, the offensive guys need goals to be fully happy. He waited too long, so it was good that he got some goals today. I think it's a process. We're still in between international breaks. I think it's normal for players to be tired. I agree today that Mason looked fresh and it was good to put him on the pitch. We have to be careful with these players who play important roles in their national teams in important competitions." Mount, meanwhile, admitted it was a big moment for him to clock up his first Chelsea hat-trick. "Before the game I put pressure on myself to get on the scoresheet, then 3 came around in the same game," he said. "It's obviously a massive moment for me. I'll remember this one for a long time. I was always getting in positions to score, but I just wasn't putting it in the back of the net. I thought the last one might be offside. It was my luck today, but it's also about the team. We spoke before about being at it from the beginning, we did that today. Players came in the absence of other players. We were on it the entire game but we never dropped our standards and kept going. I always want to play every game. Sometimes you've got to take a backward step, but in the last couple of games I've felt at it and ready to play. It's a big moment for me to score 3 at home at Stamford Bridge." Former Chelsea and Norwich star Chris Sutton fears for the Canaries after the defeat, believing they've taken a big backward step. "We've spoken about small steps they've made," he said. "But they've made a big backward step today. There's ways to lose a game and that is not one of them.